Hey, what's up? It's Keith. Just wanted to give you a quick little revision of like why I'm blogging and stuff like that. I spent a lot of time last summer doing the text blogging, and I found myself taking a lot of time. I'm a pretty decent speaker. I'm actually a live musician. I'm a synthesizer player, guitar player, play a lot of instruments. I'm pretty good at improvising, and I realized that ultimately, like I said, I am trying to develop my creativity, and a good part of my creativity is learning to orate and improvise. So I don't know if you noticed the posts before. They're actually not every day. I've been doing these in a row. It's just trying to get a big group of them out there and kind of spew out a lot of my philosophies all at once. Anyways, why I'm blogging is so you can see me. You can see what's going on with me. I'm growing this goatee here. So you can see my gray, because I'm taking well, your hair is a major way of telling what's going on with you. I had a lot of gray. I still have the gray and the goatee, but I'm growing the goatees because I personally think in about maybe 3 or 4 months time this thing's going to become totally my natural hair color. I'm taking an amazing tonic herb called Ho Shou Wu that makes your gray hair go away, and it's been going away in my hair. My hair that I have growing out here, it's got gray tips on it. I've been taking Ho Shou Wu now for about 6 months. So anyways, I just, was a friend of mine. Her name is Alexis. You all probably know her as Thrive Survive, for those of you raw foodists that follow video blogging and stuff like that. Her and I talk endlessly on the phone, and I'm sitting there ranting away with all my stuff the way I do, and she was like telling me, well, you need to blog, and I was like, I don't know about that, and she was like, do it and just be yourself on there. And that's part of why Bunny Berry on Raw Foo has been captivated a lot of people and pulled a lot of people in, is because she's very real, and I'm very real. I'm 46 years old, and I want to be young, and I want to stay young, and I want to youth the parts of me that have been fallen victim to degeneration and stuff like that. So anyways, so what I'm doing is just coming at you with that's why that's why I usually don't have this thing going here, but I'm just going to let this grow out, and I'm thinking that as the Ho Shou Wu, and Ho Shou Wu stands for actually Mr. Black Hair, or he who has black hair. Anyways, it's very well known for turning your hair back to its original color. That's not why I'm taking it. It's actually a Jing enhancing herb. It's pretty amazing. It's doing some amazing things for my emotional stability and everything else. So anyways, so yeah, I want to get out there and I want to reach a lot of you, and I was doing a lot of text posting last year, and I found myself, I just go on there, like I'm going to answer this question, or I'm going to reply to that person, and before you know it, you've been on the computer for 5, 6, 7 hours, and you only intended to be on there for maybe an hour, or maybe only a few minutes in a few cases for me. But I want to speak a lot, and I have a lot to say, and again, I'm probably going to be outspoken. I'm probably going to piss off a lot of people. I'm very opinionated. I've been around this, doing all this for a while, and I think there's a lot of people on the internet and on YouTube that really shouldn't be acting like gurus. They really just have a background in business or in marketing. I'm not going to name no names, but I just don't. I don't get it, and some of it, and it's really sad that it's going on, because there's a lot of amazing people on the internet. I don't know. David Wolf, Gabriel Cousins. Gabriel Cousins doesn't have such a big presence. Look out, Dr. David Jubb. But David Wolf's a biggie. The guy does a lot of research. He makes a lot of money, and I know a lot of people are pissed off because it seems like David Wolf is really you know, it's very sort of, it seems like, you know, lots of paying to be involved in the best day ever and stuff like that. And let me tell you folks, the research that this guy is doing, we need that. We really need that, because bringing these products and stuff in, it takes money to make this stuff happen. And there's people that are spending, I promise you, way more than David Wolfe could ever, you know, with these things. And he gives away a lot of stuff, but it takes money to find the truth and to do this research, and it does a lot of research. So anyways, what I'm trying to do is, I've been going at it for a long time, and I've been having a lot of successes, and I'm going to continue having successes, but I just wanted to let you know why I'm blogging, and that's to get the information out there, and to let you see that there is somebody that's real out there, that's fighting a chronic disease, and is over, you know, I'm over 45 now, and I'm trying to be beautiful and live long, and have a great spirit about life, and a lot of lust about life, and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, just a recap of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time, probably as time goes on I'm going to anger a lot of people, because I'm going to be very outspoken about what I'm doing, what I think is bullshit. Somebody needs to. I think that there's a lot of people in the raw food community that are, you know, that are just selling crap. Not selling crap, but are pushing something that can be sold, you know. And as somebody who's been a raw foodist for 24 years, let me tell you that there's something that's not being pushed anymore. In the early days of people like Ann Wigmore and Victor Kulvinskas, the whole healing power of raw food was the life force that's in live food. I'm a live foodist, you know. I don't, everything I eat, I try to make it live, you know. I don't eat dehydrated food. Maybe if I'm going to have some friends over and I want to impress them with how good raw food can taste, by the way, I'm an expert with a dehydrator, and I'll show you some pretty amazing things that you can do with a dehydrator. But that's not live food, that's raw food. And the thing that's amazing about live food is it has a thing called life force in it. And that can be measured by Kirlian photography. And if you want, there's a great video on Brian Clements, who is a doctor, talking about Kirlian photography and some experiments that were done with the life force around food and the life force around the body and what happens. So anyways, that's a big part of what I'm doing, is eating live food, because it has life force. And a lot of these dried products, unless they're seeds or grains or nuts, which can be sprouted and the life force comes alive, it's not live food, because live food can't be really sold. And, you know, as I was trying to say earlier, a lot of the early books were about home sprouting, because that was the way to get the biggest, the best amount of life force, which is that magic sort of energy that everything's made of. And so you're reviving your body with all that. So that's a big thing I do, and we'll definitely get into that quite a bit. But anyways, this is Keith saying have a great day.